Right. Good afternoon, people. I am painting today. I'm all DIY Dave. Just call me DIY Dave. I'm always working. Um, David Icke's going to be live at 5 o'clock today, 5 p.m. UK time, Sunday, the 3rd of May. We're in May, people. We're in May. Let's wait for a few of you lovelies to jump on. I will just quickly share this out on a couple of platforms, so just bear with me. Right, okay, so I can share this now. So David Icke's going to be on today at 5 p.m. on London Real. So I'm only popping on here for a little while just to bring that to everyone's attention. DavidIcke.com has been, his website's been taken down and his Facebook's been taken down. I actually, not as though I've never sucked up to people because I know we're all one. We're just all one consciousness. Hello, Carl. Nice to see you, darling. The live feed was just cut, Dave. Dave Prentice is in. Hello, Davey, baby. Nice to see you, mate. It's lovely to see you over here. Beautiful, beautiful man, Dave Prentice, let me tell you. Merv, hello, Merv. Was just watching it until it crashed. Hope you're well, bud. So, yeah. London Real is going live at 5 p.m. UK time. People, we're in such exciting times. We are in such exciting times, let me tell you. This is awesome. It makes me want to cry, man. This is just amazing. The trigger's been flicked. The state has come out and done what it's done, and they've shut the door behind them, and they're now in full view. The state party, the tyranny is in full view. They've flicked the switch, guys. They really have. They flicked the switch. Everyone can now see what they're up to. They're on full view. The state tyrannical party is in full view right now. So, back in the day, I used to speak to ICKE in his little flat over in the Isle of Wight, and got a lot of time for him. I was going to actually go and do some bits on their channel, which was his TV platform that he started quite a few years ago. I don't know if you're aware of that, called The People's Voice. We had great journalists over there. Sonia Poulton was just amazing. Mark Windows has still got his YouTube channel, Windows of the World. Who else do we have over there? Richie Allen, the Irishman, Richie Allen, another amazing truth-telling interviewee, and he's had some really good guests on his shows over the years as Richie Allen. So, guys, we're at a point now. This London Real thing it's blowing up, and it is. It really is. Look, we've had. I've got some good truth-telling friends on Facebook that have been deplatformed this week. Kate Salamani. Sorry, Kate, if I can't say her last name, people. I don't know what's going on. Hello, Sue. Nice to see you. Right. So I don't know how to say Kate's last name, but let me tell you, Pete, she's an amazing woman. She's a nurse. And she's been bringing attention to this scandemic for quite a long time. She's been taken down. They've disconnected her live feeds. Why? Because she was having over 1,000 people tune into her when she was going live. God bless Kate. Jason Nota put up a video a few weeks ago, probably quite a long time ago, about what this scamdemic was all about. And his video had over 3 million views in 2 weeks. Do you see what I'm saying now? People, we have control of the media. We are now in control, people. The BBC lost its narrative. Fox News lost its narrative. President Trump himself calls them out as what I hear you shout. What is it I hear you shouting? What does he call them? He calls them, let me think. Oh, fake news. President Trump, the president of the American people. God bless you, President Trump. And God bless the American people as well. Really coming out now, the Americans. He's called them all out as fake news. So people have been lending themselves over to other platforms. Now, I'm just getting started on this YouTube channel. I really am. And I hope and pray that YouTube just leave me alone so we can get this world now. Because all we want as truth-telling individuals is peace, love, and harmony hairspray. That is all that we want, ladies and gentlemen. We don't want nothing other than that. And you wonder why I'm here right now? I'm in between coats of paint in my hallway indoors because I've just been doing loads and loads over this weekend. But I had to just come in here and say at 5 p.m. I am going to be solidly tuned into David ICKE. Is going to be on the Real Change London Real website. Sorry, London Real. If anyone can do the link in the chat box, that would be absolutely amazing. And it's going to be good. I've known ICKE for a long time. I've chatted with him several times. I was gutted when the People's Voice packed up, but many others have still gone on their campaign over the years and been campaigning hard for truth and justice. Sonia Poulton, absolutely amazing woman. Mark, Windows of the World, still nailing his productions. And Richie Allen show. The Richie Allen show is amazing. So it's fantastic. Kerry Roberts has just put up the link there for you, ladies and gentlemen. We're expecting trouble. We are expecting trouble. We're expecting the feed to be broken up. Brian himself, they've locked themselves down in an underground bunker somewhere in the world. I'm not going to say where, but ICKE's going to be there. ICKE's last interview that he did on the London Real took Brian's breath away. And Brian himself said, I might not agree with everything that ICKE says, but I will defend ICKE's freedom of speech to the death. The new punchline, the new narrative. I will defend a man's freedom of speech to the death. Fantastic. Beautiful thing. Paula, nice to see you, darling. Stand for freedom or kneel to slavery. That's it. So what choice have you got? You've got two triggers now, people. You've got two triggers. Kerry Roberts, who's one of my lovely moderators of this channel, has just put the link up for the YouTube London Real. Kerry, I bow to you, princess. You're amazing. You're all amazing. You're amazing. You're all amazing. And we're living in amazing times. Wow, I'm so emotional right now. I really am. This is just fantastico. Fantastico. Man, the Out of the Shadows documentary with the stuntman that grew up and worked his way up through Hollywood, the druidic system of ploughing you with information and putting it out there so you are not clever enough to figure it out and work it out. Well, we understand what Hollywood comes from. It's a druidic system. It's about mind control and giving you information and data that's going to make you, I mean, all the Disney stuff, they've all got sex bits in it for kids, and you've got to look close at this stuff and you'll go, oh, actually, perhaps it's not really as innocent as we first thought it was. Out of the Shadows, another beautiful, beautiful thing. You can go to outoftheshadows.net. Since that's been up, it's coming up to close to 15 million views. Why am I so excited about all these views? I'm going to tell you why I'm so excited about all these views. I'm excited about the views because people have changed their brain patterns. They're no longer going with the official draconian narrative. They're looking over there. They're walking a new path. And that, my friends, is a beautiful, beautiful thing. UK Media says, I've just subscribed to the link. Fantastico. David Prentice said, yes, it was a good watch. It was amazing. And I challenge anybody of any faith, creed, colour, religion, sexual persuasion, your mental stability of what you focus on over here or you focus on over there, it doesn't matter. Give this thing an open-hearted view and then tell me at the end of it that it doesn't make complete sense and what these people are talking about is amazing. We're seeing President Trump do some fantastic things as well, people. Let me tell you, President Trump is making things really happen. I tell you what, Trump, I can see in the next couple of weeks, the bombs, the truth bombs. Here goes the GCHQ computers now because I've just said the word bomb. it's going to be unbelievable. He's going to be dropping truth bombs like Phil Mickelson hits drive bombs down the fairways off the tee boxes. Let me tell you, people, we're going to be starting to see now this coronavirus pandemic, scandemic is being seen for all to see. It is a scam. I'm not suggesting that people ain't dying and we should not be cautious of other people and give them the respect and stay within the distances away, just in case we give them a nasty cough or a cold in any case. So that's not a bad thing to do. But none of these Nightingale hospitals are busy. They're pulling roadside setups, look like McDonald's, where they're all got their gear on. They're empty. And I wouldn't mind betting that the people that are perishing right now through all this COVID, whatever it's called, to do with the lungs, is a combination of 5G, GEE, like GGs, going to the races, and flu vaccinations, the flu jab, metals. You put a heavy metal next to a microwave, guess what happens? It goes kaboom. I'll never forget, I blew our microwave up a few years ago. You're asking, how did you blow your microwave up, Dave? I'm going to tell you. Someone put up a video on old YouTube years ago of how to blow your passport picture up with the retina in it. And I did it at the time. I would never do it again. Never, ever, 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 ever again would I give my eye, not a chance. Not from a proper photo booth shop. You know, like you go to Tesco, Sainsbury's, Safeways, wherever you want to go, and you get your pictures done. You put your £6 in. £6 for 12 pictures or £6 p. It's £1 a go, man. It's a rip-off. But you'll notice that them cameras now and them things really zoom in on the retinas, right? On the retinas. And then you can see they've got these little green lines cut. So they're looking to zoom your iris. However, I blew mine up in the old microwave. I watched this little thing go poof, little puff of smoke come off. And I think that's how I damaged the microwave. Anyway, we threw it out. We've never had one since. Microwaves are one of the biggest killers in your house, people. You think smoking's bad for you? You think doing sex 5 times a day is bad for you? You've got nothing, people, compared to what a microwave does to your food. OMG. It is lethal. And no wonder every 1 in 2 have cancer now. Just saying it and putting it out there. So, the last time I did a passport picture, I stood up against my wall, I took my own picture, and I sent it in. You go on their website, bomb, bomb, bomb. But now we have the world passport, okay? I use the world passport issued by the World Service Authority, and it's fantastic. I've travelled everywhere. Don't ever give your picture to a microwave. Mine would blow the house low. Is that? Nice to see you, Lauren. Thanks for tuning in, babe. Does the same to ourselves. The technology excites them. Tries to rub them together. I try rubbing myself together with my missus sometimes. Yeah, but we never quite catch fire. We never do. I did put that out there. Yeah, I did. Rainsy, do you think Q is real? Look, Rains, I've got to be honest with you. I think that Q, which stands for quantum, okay, is there's a lot of tangible good things, but I won't put blind faith into something. We need to see it come to fruition. And if Q is who it says it is, and it's going to do all these amazing, wonderful things, I think within the next month or two, you're going to see the Q thing drop. If it's not, throw it over your shoulder like a hot potato. But do I give it some kudos? Yes, most definitely, because we are seeing things. We're seeing Trump doing certain things, and the fallout is amazing. What he just done with the WHO. Whoever in their right mind or in this state of consciousness that we all find ourselves in right now would have considered that the president of America would stop funding the World Health Organization. Whoever thought that? That's what I'm saying. Trump, and now that's sent a reverb out around. Everyone's going, oh, we better question this WHO then, because the president of the free world has said, no, we're not funding you gangsters no more. We don't want your vaccines. Bill Gates, have you seen what's happening with Bill Gates? They're calling him out. The American people have turned out in so many thousand people, I swear, as the Almighty is my witness and my protector, that they would have dragged him out of his building and probably killed him. You have got no idea, people, what's going on in America right now. It is going down. It has got some dope beats going on in America right now. It is kicking off like you've got no tomorrow. What are you going to get when you tune into my channel? You're going to get truth news. We don't do no official narratives, no subjection, no trying to give you any disinformation. That is not what I'm about. I give you what comes through different channels on a daily basis, every other day, whenever I can get time to come in here and seal your gorgeous people. Now, I'm just trying to get your juices flowing today, people, for the Trump interview at 5 o'clock. That's what I want. I want to see you all, well, your free will, right? Go on that thing at 5 o'clock with London Real. The links have been provided by my gorgeous host, Kerry Roberts, who is one of my finest moderators in this channel. I think I've got 3 or 4. I think I've got 4 moderators in this channel, and they keep the right on swearing. Now, I might use the odd F word now and again, but ladies and gentlemen, all the words that I use, and I'm going to put this out as a precursor and a caveat, are all defined in the Oxford Dictionary. Now, I'll give you one big question, ladies and jelly spoons, and that is, if any of my words offend you, I apologise. However, what should offend you mostly deeply is police beating 15-year-old lads up. That should offend you more. What also should offend you is when they're putting cuffs so tight on people that they're cutting their tendons and making their wrist bleeds. That should be your focus of offensiveness. Your focus of offensiveness should also be on the courts as business centres and them robbing you blind. That's offensive. All right? These things are offensive. My little mouth with these few little expletives are not offensive. And we have a great word. We have a great word coming down from on high for people that get offended by little swear words every now and again. And that is something that you get in the winter all over your windows, and they're called snowflakes. All right? I'll do it again slowly. Snowflakes. All right? Yeah, you're feeling it, aren't you? You're feeling it. If you get offended by a little swear word, all right, then you're a snowflake. I'm sorry. I'll give most of my people in my comment rooms, they give me a 5/5 if they think I'm correct. If you get offended by a few little swear words that are all defined in the Oxford Dictionary, rather as opposed to all the brutality and the rapings that are going on with the little kids, then you've got a problem. You've got an issue, and you need to de-radicalize your brain, step away from the system like millions of people are now. There's a mass exodus, people. It's like Moses is parting the waters again. He's getting his rod out, and he's got his direction from God above, and he's boshed, and he's parting the waters. And what we're seeing now is that parting of the waters. Hello, Wacky Macky. Nice to see you, brother. That was American salute there. You want the truth? You can't handle the truth. You know what I'm saying? I look like Tom Cruise sometimes, especially more when I was a youngster. Was over 20. Graham Sinclair. Hello, darling. How are we, darling? Hello. Oh, it's got a beautiful, beautiful moustache, that boy. Was over 20,000 live already. Still half hour to go. London Real said 7 million. See, David, last video so desperate to ban him everywhere. They're banning. They're on David because David said, he said they're gonna try and take me out. But I think they can't now. I think that the narrative, we call time on all their abuses, don't we? We see what they're doing. We see the hidden hand. We know what goes on. And I really don't think that they've got anywhere to run and hide no more. And do we want to harm anyone from the system? No, we don't. Let's put that out there first and foremost. No, we don't. All we want from people of the system is to realise that they're all the same as us. All right? We're all born equal. No man has the right to own another or tell another man what to do. That's universal law, and there is nothing far greater than universal law. It is 16:29 on the 3rd of May. It is a Sunday, and Sunday is not the Sabbath. The Saturday is the Sabbath. If any of you good people know the good book, you'll come to realise what that is all about. We give you real truths here, people. We do. Love the word. See you later. I'm on one, love, being in one and all. Absolutely. Yeah. Look, Back in medieval days, if you called someone that name, which I'm not going to say on my channel through fear of being struck off, it's they were your best friend. And that F-U-C-K, it's a universal word. It means so many different things in so many different contexts. You could use that word 1,000 times a day in different contexts, and people go, oh, yeah, I know what he means. I know what he means. Nice to see we've got 31 in the room. I'm just growing this channel. I've come off the other social media sites now. I want to grow this. This is what I've done this studio for. It's not quite as I want it yet, but it will be in the near future. I can't get paint for love nor money. You can't get a bag of plaster for love nor money either at the moment. But this pandemic, scamdemic has done more damage to this country through free trade and barter than going on lockdown. Look, this lockdown, and I don't question lockdown. I don't question these parliamentarians saying, oh, we're locking you all down. What I question is the people. I question the people go, oh, I'm not allowed to leave the house. I can't go out nowhere. No. What? Because some ministers wish you like, what would you do if Prince Charles come on and said, I want you all to wear, so and so? Would you all follow what Prince Charles told you? No. Listen, people, I've got some real truth news for you. People in government are not gods. All right? They're not your bosses. They're not the authority. No, they're not. I know. I've just blown your bubble out, haven't I? You say I'm going to your husband. What's this bloke talking about? Boris Johnson's not my boss. I thought he was. I've been doing Boris's every wish for the last so many weeks. How many weeks has everyone been in this lockdown? How long ago was it that this thing hit the thing? 16 weeks? Is it 16 weeks now since England went well? And the thing was, right, my mum had this, what was it, Mother's Day? Was it Mother's Day? I think it was. I went down to see my mum for Mother's Day. I love my mum. My mum's gorgeous. And I defied the rules. I went out on lockdown like I do because I'm cheeky like that. And she had the BBC on, and I can't stand watching that stuff. I mean, anyone turns the BBC News on now and go, who's got an air sick bag? Because some of them presenters on there, mate, I'm telling you, they look like they're in the fourth, right? With their faces and their attitudes. I'm like, what are you on? A retard channel, yes, mate. So anyway, we're watching the telly, and Boris go, well, if people don't observe this lockdown, I'll have no option but to introduce a lockdown situation. And I said to my mum, I won't be here tomorrow because it's Mother's Day today. Tomorrow you're on your own, all right? But I'll bet you tomorrow Boris comes on and says, right, everyone's not paying attention, you're on lockdown. And the whole country believed them. The whole country went, well, we're on lockdown. So the question is, before I disappear, if Boris, and I want some serious replies now, lovelies, if Boris Johnson come out tomorrow morning, right, because he's turned a new leaf and he's seen what's going on and he knows the people of this country are not happy at the minute, and says, righto, we've done a review, this bug has disappeared, lockdown is over, you're all free to leave your houses. Now, I've not paid attention to this lockdown at all in any way, shape or form, because I don't listen to politicians, politicians, and I don't watch the tell-lie vision either. That's why that box is black right now, ladies and gentlemen, and not got a vision on it, because it gives you visions. That's all it does. It's a tell-lie vision. And that thing has done more damage in the last 40, 50 years in this country than you've got no tomorrow. But it does have its advantages. You can watch a bit of porn on it from time to time if that's your bag. So that's the problem, not us. So Boris comes out tomorrow on the BBC after having coronavirus and a baby. He must be taking multivitamins, that's all I'm saying, and says, right, it's all over, crack on as normal. Everyone's going to go about, oh, Boris has said we can go out. And everyone will go out and forget about this thing ever happened because today's news is tomorrow's chip paper. How many years have they been saying that? Oh, yeah, well, tomorrow's day. We used to wrap the fish and chips up in newspaper years ago before we got all snowflakey. Because we're really snowflakey right now. Used to wrap it up in newspaper, and everyone say, "Oh, that's today's news is tomorrow's newspaper." People get over it. Don't worry about it. She done what to him? She done what with that? Tomorrow they forget about it. You know, how many people now remember the Portillo, the Profuso scandal? Is it Michael? I can't think. Not Michael Portillo. He's a knob, doorknob. And no one pays attention. You know, Jordan blew her lips up, fell out, was doing cocaine, left Peter Andre. Everyone was back into that at the time, around about the time of the Spice Girls. Nowadays, Jordan apparently is going to be living in a council flat, or could be living in a council flat with her little son Harvey. Oh, someone sent me a picture yesterday. And I don't take the mickey, but it was quite funny because I like to be a bit humorous and take the mickey, and I don't mind people taking the mickey out of me. We'll remember a little series on the telly years ago with Beadle about Jeremy Beadle. Well, bless his heart, he was born with a defect. And bless his heart, he had one small hand and one big hand, right? And apparently on one hand it looked big, but on the other hand it didn't. Someone's put a picture up with his face behind a big piece of paper saying, "God bless the NHS," and there's a big handprint and a small handprint. Now, I shouldn't have laughed, but I did. I thought it was really, really funny. It made me cry with laugh. My missus said to me last night, "What is up with you?" I said, "Look at that." She went, "Is that funny then?" I went, "Is that, what do you mean? What? Is that?" Of course it's fun. People, we used to have Spitting Image. We used to take the mickey out of everyone back in the day. Someone walked in a pub with a wig on and go, "Hello, look out, here it comes. Look, bit of carpet on his head." We just take the mickey out of people because that's just what we do. We're having a laugh. That's all. As long as you're not in their face, in their grill, you know, that's not nice but just to have a laugh and a giggle. We used to go out on the weekend, go and see a comedian, see a strip club, whatever. Because you like to have a laugh, right? You like to have a laugh. And nowadays, you can't say this. You're offensive. Oh, you're so offensive. Leave off, people. Let's put the snowflakes to bed in this country, guys. Let's put the snowflakes to bed because they've been on top for a while. Now it's time to put them on the base. 22.5 people. I hope you're all psyched up. You've got your popcorn. I hope it ain't microwavable. You've got your coffees, your teas. Yeah, set yourself in for a nice position. David Icke is going to be live with you at the London Reel at 5 o'clock tonight. 20 minutes time. I'm so excited. I like ICKE. We've all got our faults. He's had his faults. He had his issues. There's some things he's done that I didn't like. There's some things I've done that he probably didn't like. But who cares? Who cares? Problem lies that most don't realise. We've realised that the government is taking the mickey out of them. Absolutely right, brother. Absolutely right. And thanks for tuning in, Dave. It's really nice to see you here, bruv. Wacky Mackey says, "I'm excited, Dave." Yes, exactly. So am I, Shrippy. Oh, yes, Shrippy. I'm very excited. The English invented banter. We did. Ding dong. Yeah, we did. We invented banter. We're the nation where we invented banter. People go and see Mickey Flanagan. They want to go out. Look, peeps, you've got to have a giggle. There's nothing finer than your chuckle muscle, right? When your chuckle muscle's going, you're releasing endorphins in your blood. You get that rush. You feel good. No one wants to be down and dirty and be living in a gutter. Who wants that? It's no good to no man or beast. I've been a few times. Good to be here. Thanks, darling. Yes, no, I have paid attention, David. I have very much paid attention. It's beautiful to see. Gorgeous gumshoe sleuth. How did brother? I got my microphone, Craig. Listen, years ago, right? Do you remember there's this little character on TV on Little Britain called Bubbles the Beer, right? Hello, darlings. Well, I'm quite good at that impression, and I get all my mates and fat fighters. I can do the fat fighters lady as well. Yes. So thank you for turning up this week at my local fat fighters representative. My name's Marjorie Dawes. I can do these little things, you know. And I was in the swimming pool a couple of years ago in Morocco with all my mates, my golf mates, and I'm going, "Come on, fatties, lift your boobs, come on, get your legs up." And the whole place was erupting. It was really, really, really funny, right? But years ago, me and my mate Dennis, we did a job about 10 miles from me. This was years ago. This is probably 1991, 92. And this guy we was working on a building site with was a security guide, and his name was Des, and he drove a Lada. Now, no one in their right mind ever drove a Lada. The early ones, you remember the Ladas? They come straight over from Russia and Siberia. The carpets never met inside, but he used to drive this Lada and smoke big cigars. And he was a big rugby bear type kind of individual, quite old. He said, can you come and do a load of work for us? So we goes down there, right? So we're down there, and his missus sauntered out of the bedroom in the morning, and she kind of hung on the door. She went, Desmond, and we nearly made me like that. She went, Desmond, I'll take my breakfast in the bedroom, darling. And I just fell over. I fell over. We laughed at, and I looked at Des. I went, no, I'll never put these two together. You know, like when you get a bit of a vision of what someone's missus is going to be like, you know, I'm thinking, no, I ain't having this. She's all theatrical. No, darling, I'd be in the bathroom, Desmond. And this is, mate, every time she opened her mouth when we see her, she was quite a big, chunky lad. She was all right. She was all right, but it was cuddly in the winter. That's all I'm saying. And she's like, it was really, yeah. Hello, Desmond, I take my breakfast in the bedroom, darling. And, mate, I swear it was the precursor to Bubbles DeVere. I went so like dizzy in my head then, I almost passed out. I'm in such a buzz today, people. We got the London Real gig going down. I hope you're all excited. I'm going to leave you in a second. I'm going to go and polish myself up and get myself ready for ICKE. You know what I'm saying? Woo! Gumshoe Sleuth. Hello, darling. Nice. I messaged Alan this morning, love. I want to have a chat with Al. I don't want to ring. I want to ring him, but I don't want to ring him because I don't want to upset him and make him cry. It's really sad. Anyway, sounds like Kenny. I've done in the best possible taste. So, look, peeps. Enjoy yourself today. Anne-Marie Sarsfield, hello, darling. Nice of you to tune in to my new TV starling the studio over here, where you get all your shits and giggles, right? All under one roof. That's what we're loving about it. Rolling on the floor laughing, says Paulie R. Inch fix still tanks. Absolutely. Peeps, look. This world's changing, man, and it's a beautiful thing. I am so excited right now. I am off the Richter chart. I've got more radiation pumping out of me than Chernobyl. I really have. It's coming up soon. Yeah, we'll pull through this. I know, but it's tough times, bro. When you lose your missus, I've been praying for him, and I've been sending him all my love, and I messaged him this morning and sent him my love, but I'll wait for him just to say, yeah, we'll have a chat, give us a call, and I'll ring him, because I don't want to start him off, you know what I mean? My man Chico Slamani is live right now on Facebook. As you know, it's Chico time. Chico time. If you don't, do you remember Chico time? Let me just play you Chico time, the first 10 seconds of it, because otherwise YouTube shut you down. Let's have this is Chico, all right? Chico time. Let's see whether any of you remember this song. Let's see whether this is going to play. Oh, no, Chico, he's all right. He's a nice dude. He won't mind me playing his song. Chico, can I play your song? So that's Chico. I normally do, darling. He's been warned. He's been warned, people. He's in the music industry, the entertainment stuff. He does pantos and all this and that. And he's been really speaking out. I was with him a few months ago. And he said, I'm coming out. And he's been warned. His bosses have warned him. Right, let's have a little bit more of that. So he's been warned, all right? He's been warned. His bosses have said, whoa, easy, son, what you doing? You're trying to bring our gig down. And he said, no, I've had enough. Time to stand on my feet and live a life on my knees. So I wish him all the best, but he's live now on Facebook. If you want to get over and check out my buddy Chico Time, he's over there right now, giving it real, keeping it real. Let's see what he's saying, shall we? Let's quickly see what Chico's saying. And oh, hang on, what's going on here? What's going on here? Andy Divine is live. Another truth-telling, gorgeous mate of mine. Let's see what Chico's saying. Let's see what Chico is saying. Hell of a dude, man. Hell of a dude for what he's saying. I mean, this could really impact him and his way of life. But I reckon that it won't. I reckon it will do the opposite. I reckon it will really, people will have a lot of respect for him. It's Chico.
Because it's about the truth. It's not about me. Once you get chipped, nanotechnology, transhumanism, and this is not happening like now. You think, oh, you're talking nonsense. Well, guess what? About 100 years ago, 150 years ago, when people used to go, there's going to be, if someone told you there's going to be a machine that flew from London to New York in 5 hours, you would have been put to death.
It's cool, isn't it?
Right? They would have called you mad, but it happened. The Orwellian predictions that's happened 1984, we're already living it. Black Mirror. Everything is pre-programmed, as I said to you before. It's the frog theory. You will burn before you will jump out. This is exactly what's happened. And what's the frog theory? Frog theory is like when a person, and it's happened to me and happens to many people, is when you see a picture of yourself.
So we got Chico, my buddy Chico is live on Facebook now. If you want to go and tune into him, you've got so many options nowadays, people. You've got so many options. You've got so many great individuals to tune into. You are spot for choice. But we just try and bring you truths, people. We want to bring you gently and safely into this new dawn, this new awakening, this new humanity of greatness. Because we are going to greatness, ladies and gentlemen. I'm off. Thanks for tuning in. God bless all of you again and again. I will say, London Real, 5 o'clock today. Another beautiful David Icke interview coming up with Brian from the London Real. They're in a bunker underground somewhere. I'm not too sure where, but they're in it. And I'm going to be tuning in intently and listen to the beautiful, eloquent words that my friend and buddy David Icke is going to be telling you all and sharing with you today. Chico's got 100 people looking at him now, right now. Go on, son. He got some cool hats, that boy. I don't know where he gets them from. He come down the other way. I met and muscly. Jesus Christ, I want to see the guns on him. I think he was Mr. Universe or something. He trained all that for that years ago. He's Moroccan, is Chico, and he's gorgeous. He's doing a lot of interviews with a lovely lot of people, and I'm due to be having a little bit of a thing going on with Chico in the very near future. When that's going to happen, I don't know. I'm going to try, if any of you out there, before I disappear, are very good at setting up OBS and all this other stuff on Chromebooks, because that's what I'm talking to you right now from. Ding! There's a little Chromebook. If any of you know how to set that up so that I can have OBS or something like that, Chromecast, whatever, on a Chromebook, that I can have like a thing where I can bring other screens in and people in. Let me tell you, peeps, this year we're going for it. This little studio is going to be doing a lot of good stuff for the world. I'm telling you, and I do it all because I love you. All right, I love you all. Stay safe, stay blessed. You got 10 minutes now. Counting down the times like watching West Ham play Millwall. Come on, let's have it. I'll see you all soon, from down south to up north and to either side of this great island. You're all cool. You're all cucumbers. I don't want to see no one fighting. You all love one another. You all respect one another, all right? Because we are all one. I didn't know if you know that, but that's what we are. I love you all. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay tuned for further broadcasts.